Okay, now I know it's really lame to rap about like normal things, like that. Like I had some kids listen to me at a bus stop one night, and I was just going off. Like all the words was rhyming. Sometimes I just get into those magical places where everything comes out. It doesn't have two faces. It just comes out smooth, like full-minded thought. Like not even left and right mind. Like all four sections. There's a fine order to that. That's a thought without the ugh, because I don't know. That's how some people make others feel when all they do is say stuff to make them know their less appeal. But the less appeal, Galileo dropped an orange. Sounds of science. It's not like the bloody orange moon on the babboon face painted on by himself without a sense of taste. How you evaluating anything if you ain't fit to evaluate simple things like planet needs water, planet needs air, planet needs trees. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I've heard worse come out my own mouth. I even seen a drop a phone in his own house. Oh wait, no, that was just his playhouse, his clubhouse, or was that his big backyard? You know, the one with all the holes in it, because he's just a big old. Well, actually, I recall him picking up a flag here too in Fresno, California. I don't know. I guess even though our president don't like dogs, um, some like golf, and some would sit at his feet to listen to him fire it off. He'd fire out so much fire that it'd take the oxygen out of his own mouth. Couldn't even hear the words because he just suffocated himself out. But, well, I guess his face did turn blue because if you see black, the reflection of that is absorbed all the light. If you see white, absorbed nothing. So, I think he held his breath too long. His face got all mixed up. Our minds got all twisted. And what the hell is he in a rush for? Selling ice to Eskimos? His face is already blue. The reflection of that orange, you know, these are signals and signs and simpler things from simpler times like a light as in the attic or heavy is falling up like De La Soul, of the soul, or how'd that other one go? Ritual de la habitual. And my daughter told me this other thing. She was like, Daddy, I know you're a little different and you like doing silly things. Like you're 44, you're still limping around because you have this thought in your head you can't get rid of because that's what you said you would do for me. And I was like, yeah, baby, I'm working on a clean energy process. I got the physics to Fresno State. CSUF? Huh? CSUF? Did you just cuss or cuss up? Oh, you try to get me cuffed up? Well, that's kind of effed up, but that's how Fresno is. So, you know, I mean, what? Even the cops get barked orders at them, from I don't know, he was the head of the state of the physics department. But if you need signs or astrological signs for psychology, you don't even got to do it with rhymes. But psychology is physics and astrological signs. But logic, there's no head in that department. Well, maybe I got one in mind. I've seen my ideas win award-winning things, and then the guy that whose name they was in traveled the world to sing them. Those was my words. He just mixed them up a little bit. You can't change my thoughts just by changing the words you spit. Um, you know, I could say it simple like, hey, yo, look at this. If you get an object, put it in a rotation or circular motion, huh? Force equals mass times acceleration in circular motion. And then when I presented that at Puget Sound University, Soundgarden, Chris Cornell piece. Um, but Temple of the Dogs, and yeah, sometimes we would be that two-headed beast like, yo, Snarf, what's up? What'd you say? Esau Fresno dog? Burp, burp, burp. And I was like, yo, Snarf, this could be a rough place, but we're grown up here. I mean, I don't know, I ain't nobody's pet. Well, my daughter said I could be one. I'm 44 years now, and I play some bets. I ain't no pet. I ain't no, well, I'm Ponder One Love, and I guess sometimes I do feel like my own ET, but that's just that little thing at the end of a toilet seat. But, I mean, some birds are made of fire, and the thing they sit on and shit on is made of gold. So, I don't know. That's like sitting on a stool and the words supposed to be coming out. They don't mean shit except for, well, I guess when you put your own name and lose it on a casino, cashed out, bankrupt and shit, and then you put it on a, well, that's a Dark Tower. I've seen that 3 song book by another king, a Stephen King, one closer to, well, you know what I'm saying? The King of the Macabre. I mean, I don't know. I don't see too many from Bible to here. There's only 3 Ks in that thing. And how could they have been there? I don't know. There's all kinds of ways I could think. Like 13 men in a little rowboat. Whoa, that sounds kind of dirty, but you know what this be. I mean, he was sitting there getting his feet washed, and uh, somebody must have heard him giggling or laughing or moaning or something, like patty cake. Where did children come from? How did a guy with just a normal childhood, nobody special, get so many philosophers and historians and readers and writers amongst them? Like even in Galileo's time, yep, like Galileo dropped that orange. Like there was the Pope and Galileo, and you couldn't tell people that, hey, yo, we know things change. Uh, what? Things don't change. They stay the same forever. Well, obviously things can change. We can't cause change because change causes us. What? We're just chump change? I feel like I owe a pence to a penance or a sense to a sentence. So, yo, we can't change a thing. Like everything I ever wanted is in the palm of my hand. Like everything I wanted as a kid, ever, right here. And this is a cheap government phone, you know what I'm saying? Like games, Blackbook, telephone, music, TV, encyclopedia, 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 news, not fake news, not the kind of news where you could call in and be like, yo, I want my lords, get that shit out the paper. Because that ain't news. That's bullshit. That's some fucked up laws and people screwing with them. We have freedom of the press, not, oh, wait, those words were wrong, I guess. The press can't touch me because I've got freedom of speech. I could take my words back. I do it all the time because I'm a little, life is just a beach, and I don't know, maybe he got ground up in a windmill or something that made his frown turn up. Like, yo, Don Quixote. What? Don Quixote. Donkey. Well, I mean, you're not light as an elephant, man. I mean, even Dumbo had one elf for hearing things that come out of his own. What? Is that his eye? Or his trunk? Cut his nose off to spite his own face? Plugged his own eye in so he can smell the words that he spit out that smell like waste? Selling trash to their kids and nothing good. The last people walked through was like, yo, your diet should mean something. And, all he's slinging is fast food and even honey. Let's say honey sauce. It's not honey, dummy. Honey comes from bees. Honey sauce comes from corn. And, that's not even sugar cane. That's where diabetes is born. But you know, giving diabetes to the kids, or I don't know, maybe just peeing your own bed in Russia. What was you rushing to? I mean, was you drinking like a fish? Well, if you was, you should have been smart as a fish and went out your gills and well, but I heard it was two prostitutes, but that's what old folks do. Well, I just finally heard these like